This video is on simplifying algebraic expressions. Now, an algebraic expression is just going to be an expression that has a variable in it, bringing us to algebra. So basically what you're looking for is to combine your like terms. For this first example, 10c plus 5 plus 2c minus 6, we have this 10c right here. Now a like term is going to be any other term that also has a c with the same exponent. If there was a c squared, we wouldn't put it with that. So I look, my next one, this is a 5, not the same thing. Here's a 2c, so that's going to go with a 10c, and here's a negative 6. So I'm going to go ahead and combine the 10c plus the 2c. There is a plus in front of that c. So 10c plus 2c, you just add the coefficients out front. 10 plus 2 is 12. And the c stays with it. We kind of think about it like if I had 10 c's and I was adding 2 c's, how many c's would I have? I would have 12 c's. So we have 12c. Alright, now we have this positive 5. Let me grab a different color. This positive 5, it's a number without a variable. We can combine it with, now this 6, because it's minus 6, we're going to keep that sign with the 6. So you have a positive 5 and a negative 6. 5 minus 6 is negative 1. So we're going to have minus 1. 12c and negative 1 are not like terms, so that will be your final answer right there. So again, we're working on combining our like terms. Moving to the right, we have a 12m and a that was a 10m. And a negative 12m. Those are like terms, and there are no other terms in the expression. So we'll go ahead and combine those. Taking a look at the coefficients, you have 10 minus a 12. 10 minus 12 is negative 2, and then the m stays with it. And that's our final answer on this one. Alright, moving to the last two. Now what looks a little bit different about these is we can see that we have a set of parentheses. Alright, if you have parentheses, that means it's possible you're going to have to distribute. If there is any distributing to do in one of these expressions, that is the first thing you want to do. So we're going to distribute first, and then we will combine like terms, like in the problem above. So when we distribute, you want to take a look at what number is right in front of the parentheses. So right in front of this set of parentheses, I see a negative 2. Now this 3x out front is not right in front of the parentheses. We will not distribute that, so I can just go ahead and write the 3x, just bring it down. I'll deal with that in a minute. Now we distribute the negative 2. Negative 2 times y is a negative 2y. And then we distribute the negative 2 to the positive 4x. Negative 2 times a positive 4 is a negative 8x. Alright, well we're not done because our answer looks a little bit messy, and we notice that we have some like terms we can put together. We have some x's. You have a 3x and a negative 8x. 3x and a negative 8x gives us a negative 5x. And then this minus 2y. If you guys have more than one variable in your expression, how do you know which variable comes first? This will always be alphabetical. Because x comes first in the alphabet, our negative 5x will be our first term, and then we'll just bring down the minus 2y for our second term. And that's our final answer on that one. So fun. Alright, so our last example, I'm noticing a set of parentheses, which means I have to follow that first step, distribute first. Again, kind of similar, this 4x out front is not in front of parentheses, so we won't distribute that, we'll bring that down. Now this 2 is a positive 2. We want to look at the sign in front of it to tell us if it's positive or negative. We're going to distribute the 2 into the parentheses, so we use multiplication. 2 times x is a positive, so plus 2x, and then a positive 2 times a positive 10y gives us a positive 20y. And now we're just looking for our like terms. I see we have a 4x and a positive 2x. 4x plus 2x is 6x, And then that 20y we're going to put after the x so that our answer is alphabetical. That's called standard form. And there we go. Simplifying algebraic expressions.